Make sure to be a member on the channel, link is in the description. Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. So today, let's thank our members first, almost forgot. Diaf, Salty Guy, Hubert, Brapa, Chala, Astropub, Silami, Vivi, and Lafush. So thank you, it helps a lot. Make sure to be a member if you want to help a little bit more. Subscribe and yeah, join our Discord as well. Let's get into it. So today we are going to talk about a really cool program that a lot of people are asking me in the comments, and to be honest, I'm getting tired of how many people actually put it in the comments, so I actually decided to make a video about it to help a little bit. We are in the F3D here to show a little bit on the new aircraft as well. And the program is an overlay program. As you see on the screen right now, I have configured a lot of information about the aircraft that normally we don't get in War Thunder. So the AOA, for example, climb rate, as you see, the turn by degrees per second, the G's that I'm pulling, the sweep angle if the aircraft has a sweeping angle, heading, fuel in weight, the fuel consumption, thrust, you know that it's producing, and the RPM of the engine, so that I know that the engine is actually doing some surges or anything like that. So yeah, and I have a program. Obviously, this is not something that you normally get in War Thunder. There's no option that you can actually use to just put this stuff more stuff in the screen, you know. And I mean, they're not the most useful when you are just playing around in the game. You don't normally use it. Just probably the thrust and the consumption, so that you can actually have multi-stage afterburners, as I'm doing here, for example. So, for example, here I'm burning just a little bit of fuel, then here I'm burning a lot more, and yeah, here it's 100% on military power. So yeah, that helps a lot. But even like AOA and climb rate I use sometimes, and AOA and turning capabilities is more for testing purposes, so that I can actually make videos about aircraft and stuff like that. The heading as well, it helps with when you are playing with friends and you want to say that you are flying somewhere and stuff like that, maybe in simulator battles. So there's a lot of info, and yeah, the program is called War Thunder Real-Time Information. So let's show to you guys how to get it, how to install it, and how to configure whatever you like to it. So yeah, let's first pause the game and let's go here. So I'm going to leave this link in the description. Uh, Technically, I mean, this doesn't change anything on the game, to be honest. Okay, I talked with the guys in guiding, and they say there's no reason for this to not to actually mess with the anti-cheat or anything like that, because it's just reading stuff from the server and actually showing it to you. So yeah, but you go here. I'm going to you can read everything, how it works and stuff like that. Everything is here. But just click in download, and then you will download up there. And once you get it downloaded, you will get this thing. Once you start, you have to actually just put it where you want it, where Thunder is and stuff like that. It's pretty easy to configure just to start. And then when it starts properly, it will be like this, but without any of these, okay? This is already configured, as you see. This is how you want to look at it, and you can even save it up and do some stuff down here. But the thing is, you have to configure one thing. I mean, it's basically just download and open the mod, you know, the program. But then you have to go to options in War Thunder and actually put it in full screen window or window, depending on whatever you want. But it needs to be in a window at mode. In full screen, it doesn't work. So we are here after we added the program and chose the the correct path that the game is located. You will have nothing in here. This is my configuration, as you see, but it will have nothing. So let's just save it first as the general, and then let's reset. Yeah, so it's clean, just for you to know how it's done. So nothing is here, right? The first thing that you need to do to configure is add, and then here you will find whatever you want to add. For example, I want, for example, climb rate. It's a good thing that everybody likes to have. You click OK, and then it's right up here, as you see. But then I can configure where it is, because if I go to play the game, it will be in a weird position there, right? The way that you can do is actually to click on here. You can do two things. You can actually settings, the normal settings that you have here, and then you go click on here and you create a group. So for example, this would be the, I don't know, flight directions. I don't know, director. We'll click on add, and then it's added. So you can click here twice and then set as the flight direction. Okay, good. Now the FD is here, for example. Let's add more stuff to that. So I don't know, AOA, it's a good thing. Let's add, let's see, load factor. Uh, I don't know, like, let's say, I mean, you can get anything that you want here. It has many options. Go ahead and read everything and get the ones that you want, but let's get one more, roll rate, for example. Not the most useful, but yeah. And then you're going to click twice on every single one of them and put it on FD, for example. And then these will be the flight director group. So this is a group right now, and as you see, kind of weird, right? It's not working very well. So let's change that up a little bit, the position here. You can go to settings, and then you choose the position, and then you will go and change apply. And you can change with these numbers the position. For example, I want it to be like somewhere around here, for example. Let's just maintain the aircraft flying there. And then I want it to be right on the top right there. You're going to choose, for example, like, let's try 300, and you do apply. The position is kind of good, a little bit downwards. Let's put like 20 and apply. A little bit more, like 20, 22. Yeah, there you go, you see, 24, let's see. Yeah, this is pretty nice. And then you can change the scale. For example, if I want a lot bigger, for example, as you see here, but this is just kind of weird. You can change multiple things that you want here. You can have indicators in rows, for example. So as you see, it's displayed on from the left to the right, which is pretty alright. The interval of it, so it can have a larger interval between them to be larger. So let's change it back to 1. Or you can have the alignment as well. For example, let's put 20. It's bigger. I think the max is 16. But no, this is too little. Let's put like 5. So yeah, pretty alright, right? And then you can actually change the colors that you want. For example, this is the color editor. So you can, I don't know, choose one and then you change it. For example, I want yellow. Add it to the customs. I know it's right. Set. I know it's right here. Sorry. So you go to the color that I chose, for example, and then the color is there for the value, for example, if you want to, and for the units as well. So you can change the color that you want. For example, I can have a red one here, and then set. For example, you can add another one, like for example, I don't know, blue on this, and then the other one I want white for some reason. You can change everything that you have here, basically. So you can basically do anything that you want. And yeah, you can have hotkeys to turn it on, turn it off. I have one hotkey that is to show the toggle button. which is pretty alright to have it. And something else that you can do is to actually create a shortcut here, and it will create a shortcut on the page there. Then you just pull it to the desktop. It is a way that you can do this. Very good, very good. You can have more groups. For example, now I can have an engine group, for example, for RPM, and I don't know, let's add another one for fuel, mass of fuel, for example. And then this will be, you can create again. Let's just show engine group, and then you click it twice again. Sorry, engine group, engine group, and then on the engine group you can actually just choose here, and the position again. For example, I want 25 here, or even more, like 40, yeah, and then like 500. So it goes down there, for example. I normally use down there a little bit because of the RWR that you cannot change, but yeah, you can do okay. And then it's here, right? So it's showing the fuel that I have in kilograms and the RPM, for example. And yeah, you can do basically everything that you want in the way that you want. My personal opinion, obviously, is the one that I had here. So yeah, just the normal white color, just like the normal ones. I have AOA, climb rate, turn, G, sweep, heading, fuel, fuel consumption, thrust, and RPM of the engine. So it is a very, very easy thing to do. And yeah, it's something that, I mean, keep in mind, it's not really supported by guiding. They don't say like do it, you know, but they don't say not do it, and it doesn't change anything in game. I don't have anything in anti-cheat, so I can't like guarantee you anything, obviously. But for me, it's working perfectly, and I don't think it's something that you should be concerned. There's a friend of mine that used this for 3 years, and nothing ever happened. So yeah, pretty cool, right? And pretty alright. And I hope you enjoyed. This is it basically for the video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to get out there and test a little bit, get the best uh, I mean configuration that you want and need. And yeah, basically this is it. Bye guys, see you.